I want to briefly touch on something, and that is, what is a competitive market analysis? I'm sure you see CMA, get your free CMA, call me if you want a competitive market analysis of your house, but I'm going to explain to you very simply what that means. The first thing I'm going to say is an appraisal and a competitive market analysis are two separate things, okay? An appraisal has to be done by a licensed appraiser, and that is what the lenders use to determine the value of your home. A competitive market analysis can be done by a realtor, and the reason that we do it is to find the best price for a seller to list their property. What goes into that? Well, a lot of things. It's very time consuming. So a few things that go into it are, we look at what's sold in the immediate area around the subject property that you're wanting to sell and find out how much they sold those properties for. On top of that, we look at other factors that make your house more or less valuable than those properties. So maybe the build year, the fireplace, a storm shelter, a fence or no fence, a garage, different things like that. What is the interior like? Is it up to date? Are there upgrades? All of those are considered in a competitive market analysis. Outside factors are also considered. Is there construction in the area? Is there something preventing the flow of traffic? Is there a new park being built? Is there an industrial lot going up behind the house? So we research all of these factors, okay, to come up with the best price to list your house for. And when I say best price, what I mean by that is there's a nice medium between, we don't want you to go so low that you're in debt when you sell your house, but we also don't want to list it for so high that nobody wants to buy it. So there is a little medium there, and sometimes there's a little wiggle room there if you want to be on the high or low end, but generally there is a median where your price range is going to be to sell your property. So that's what we do with a CMA. We use it to give the seller the best listing price. So you'll always see people saying, do a free CMA, see how much your house is worth, see how much you could buy, or see how much you could make off of selling your property. But that is what that means. And for us to do that, it is free, but it is very time consuming. A lot of thought goes into it, and I highly suggest not doing it yourself. A lot of thought and different things factor into it, and we have the resources to look those up and look into it and make a pretty accurate suggestion on what your listing price could be. So that is something that I do. I also sell properties and list them. That's part of my job. And that is what a CMA is. So if you see that or you're interested in that, give me a call. I can do it for you. Like I said, it will take me a little bit of time. But if you're considering listing your property, it's important to find the right price range. A lot of people will just be like, well, we paid $220 for this house, but we really think that it could go for $300 because there's other houses in our neighborhood going for $300. But there's a lot more that goes into it than just prices. There's a lot of factors, a lot of things to consider. So have an expert take care of it for you. If you need that done, give me a call. I'll be happy to chat with you a little bit and get more information and come up with a CMA report for you.